Remy Kenneth Bonjasky is a retired Dutch-Surinamese former super heavyweight kickboxer. He is a three-time K-1 World Grand Prix champion, who has won the title in 2003, 2004, and 2008. Bonjasky has been known for his flying kicks, knee attacks and strong defense, hence the nickname the Flying Gentleman. Background: Bonjasky was born in Paramaribo, Suriname and moved to Tilburg, in the Netherlands when he was 5 years old. Bonjasky was involved in football during his teens, but quit after breaking his leg. At the age of 18, when a friend brought him to the Mjaro kickboxing gym to see who was the best, Bonjasky decided to stay and train and eventually fell in love with kickboxing. After graduating from university, Bonjasky worked as a banker at ABN AMRO for a time. Kickboxing = early K1 career. World GP wins in 2003 and 2004 = Bonjasky had his first fight at the age of 19 against Alistair Overeem. Bonjasky won by TKO. From this moment on he quit his job as a network operator and focused on training full-time. Despite losing his first K1 fight by split decision, he made his second fight against an established K1 fighter, Ray Sifo, winning by TKO. Bonjasky lost against K1 and kickboxing superstar Stefan Leko in 2002. On December 6, 2003 at the K-1 World Grand Prix 2003 quarterfinals in Tokyo, Japan, Bonjasky was matched up against Australian fighter Peter the Chief Graham. Remy won the fight by a TKO in the first round. In semi-finals, Cyril Abdi fell victim of the Flying Gentleman's flying knee attacks, and after defeating Musashi in the tournament finals by unanimous decision, Bonjasky was crowned the K1 World Champion. In 2004 he accumulated wins over Tsuyoshi Nakasako, Francois Botha, Aziz Koto and ex-sumo champion Chad Akebono Rowan. If it hadn't been for his one loss in 2004 against Francisco Filho, he would have beaten Semi Schildt's record of the longest winning streak in K1 history. On December 4, 2004 at the K1 World Grand Prix 2004, with 3 decision wins over Ernesto Hoost, Francois Botha and Musashi, Bonjasky successfully defended his K1 WGP title. He presented himself on November 19, 2005 for the K1 World Grand Prix 2005 finals in Tokyo, to keep his title for a third consecutive year, but was stopped by Semi Schildt's knee strikes in the tournament semi-finals. = 2006-2007, feud with Leko, World GP misfortunes = in 2006, after his divorce and change of trainers, he came back to the K1 World Grand Prix 2006 finals. In his quarter-final match, he got a rematch against former foe Stefan Leko, who'd beaten him in 2002, and it turned into a grudge match. When Bonjasky was champion, Leko was taking a hiatus away from K1, and his career rise had thus stalled. Prior to his rematch with Remy, he pledged that the 2006 Grand Prix would be his year to finally become the undisputed champion, at the expense of Bonjasky, whom he had beaten before. Bonjasky stated that Leko was limited. In the fight, Bonjasky got hit in the groin twice in the first round and the fight was postponed for 30 minutes. When the bout resumed, Bonjasky still managed to win the fight by a unanimous decision, after scoring a knockdown in the final minute of the fight. However, because of a persisting injury to the groin, he was not able to continue the tournament and was replaced by Peter Aerts. In 2007 Bonjasky's mother died. Because Remy was badly hurt by this, he pulled out of scheduled fights with Bad Ahari and Peter Aerts. His only fight before the final 16 was against Glorb Fatosa in Hawaii. Remy won by decision and remained open for the final 16 event. On September 29, 2007, Bonjasky was booked in a rubber match with Stefan Leko at the K1 World GP 2007 in Seoul final 16 event. The pair went in with bad blood, as Remy claimed that simply hearing the name of Leko made his blood boil after their second fight, and he claimed that the groin shots he delivered were deliberate. He further lit the fuse by claiming Leko was a limited fighter, who only had a couple of punches and a spinning back kick, nothing else. Leko for his part said he would be glad to prove once and for all that he was the superior fighter, which he claimed was clear from their first fight, and that Remy was an actor, and had been lucky the second fight, and had the heart of a chicken. Bonjasky won the grudge fight by TKO when the ref stopped it in the first round after landing his trademark flying knee strike. Leko beat the count, but the referee waved off the bout. Some have criticized the stoppage as K1 protecting the by then bigger-name superstar, as Remy had been their World Grand Prix champion, and that K1 wanted him through to the later stages. Others said that Leko did not display that he still had his faculties. Regardless, the fight marked the end of the feud between the two, and the win qualified Bonjasky for the K-1 World Grand Prix 2007 finals, which were held on December 8, 2007 at the Yokohama Arena in Japan. At the K-1 World Grand Prix 2007 finals, Remy Bonjasky faced fellow Dutch fighter Badr Hari. He won the fight by decision. In the semi-finals he faced Dutch legend Peter Aerts, losing to Aerts in a unanimous decision. Returned to the top, World GP 2008 champion, later career Bonjasky started off 2008 by knocking out Melvin Manoff in Amsterdam, Bazigida Tajivan to pay a majority decision over Paul Slowinski in the K1 16 to qualify for his sixth Grand Prix appearance. In the quarter-finals he defeated Jerome Lebana by TKO, Gorkan Saki by KO in the semi-finals, sending him to the K1 World Grand Prix finals for the third time against Badr Hari. After a slow start he knocked Hari down with a left hook and then went on defensive for the rest of the round. Remy was hit after the bell at the end of the round by an angry Hari. In the second round Hari took Remy to ground, then punched him twice and then gave an unsportsmanlike foot stomp to Remy when he was down. Remy seemed unable to get up and was inspected by the ringside doctors. Meanwhile Hari screamed at Remy, telling him to get up, and quarreled with his trainer, Ivan Hippolyte. After 5 minutes the doctors announced Remy had double vision and could not continue. Hari was therefore disqualified and Bonjasky was declared the K1 World Grand Prix 2008 champion. Remy was disappointed by the outcome, evident from his unhappy expression after the decision was announced. Bonjasky stated in a post-fight interview that he still had double vision and a headache the next morning. Hari however claimed that Remy was acting, and that his corner was screaming at him to stay down. After he won his third GP title, he faced Alistair Overeem. Overeem was aggressive in the first and dominant in the second round, knocking Bonjasky down in the end of the second round with a right cross, but referee Nobaki Kakuda did not count it. In the third round Remy knocked Alistair down with a flying knee and right punch combo to secure a unanimous decision win. All three judges scored the bout 30-28. It was later confirmed that Remy had badly twisted his left knee 2 days before the fight. Remy went on medical recovery after the fight and did not fight again for months. Remy returned to train for the K1 World Grand Prix 2009 Final 16. At the event he defeated Melvin Manoff, for the third time, by unanimous decision. At the K1 World Grand Prix 2009 final Remy won his third consecutive unanimous decision against Errol Zimmerman. In the semi-finals he met his nemesis Semi Schilt. In the first round Remy landed a left hook to knock Semi down. Semi however landed a low kick to Remy's left leg that was damaged in his earlier fight with Zimmerman. Remy was therefore knocked out of the tournament, losing to Semi for the third time. Bonjasky was absent from the K1 World Grand Prix 2010 in Yokohama tournament, and did not fight at all in 2010, and has pondered retirement after having eye surgery in August of the year. He opened his own kickboxing/Muay Thai gym, Bonjasky Academy, in the Amer City in that year. Comeback. After 3 years out of the ring due to an eye injury, Bonjasky faced Anderson Braddock Silva at Glory 2, Brussels on October 6, 2012 in Brussels, Belgium. After a close 3 rounds, the bout was called a draw and went into an extension round. Silva faded and allowed Bonjasky to get the better of him, coming out as the majority decision winner. He competed in the 16-man 2012 Glory Heavyweight Grand Slam at Glory 4, Tokyo, 2012 Heavyweight Grand Slam in Saitama, Japan on December 31, 2012. At the opening stage, he defeated Philip Verlinden by unanimous decision, taking rounds 1 and 3. He was then eliminated in the quarterfinals, however, when he looked lackluster against newcomer Jamal Ben Sadiq and, due to the best-of-3 format in the tournament, lost on points after 2 rounds. He faced Tyrone Spong at Glory 5, London in London, England on March 23, 2013. Bonjasky lost in the second round via KO from a right hook. He lost to Anderson Silva by unanimous decision in a rematch at Glory 13, Tokyo, Welterweight World Championship Tournament in Tokyo, Japan on December 21, 2013. He defeated Mirko Cro Cop Filipovic by majority decision in a rematch at Glory 14, Zagreb in Zagreb, Croatia on March 8, 2014. The fight would be his last as he announced his retirement at a pre-fight press conference in the days leading up to the bout. Titles: 2008 K-1 World Grand Prix Champion, 2004 K-1 World Grand Prix Champion, 2003 K-1 World Grand Prix Champion, 2003 K-1 World Grand Prix in Las Vegas 2 Champion, 1999 WPKA World Super Heavyweight Muay Thai Champion, 1998 KO Power Tournament runner-up, 1998 IPMTF European Super Heavyweight Champion, Black Belt Magazine, 2009 Full Contact Fighter of the Year. Outside the ring, aside from the sport, Bonjasky has worked as a banker, network administrator, and model. One of his latest modeling acts is to be the face for the men's line of Dutch lingerie brand SAPPH. He has worked for the brand since 2010 along with former swimmer Ange de Bruij, the face for the women's line of the brand. In early 2011 Bonjasky appeared on Season 4 of the Sterren Dawns en Op-Het IJ's show, the Dutch version of Skating with Celebrities, performing a figure skating routine with his SAPPH fellow Ange de Bruij. It has been expected since then that he will become a TV presenter. Medal of Honor Bonjasky has been awarded 2 Medals of Honor since 2007. Near the end of July 2007 in Amsterdam, he helped Dutch police in the arrest of 2 British criminals. The 2 men had shot darts at passers-by with a rifle while they were on the move in a van. Bonjasky was their last victim, and after having been hit by the dart he pursued the van in a cab and proceeded to call the police who managed to arrest the criminals. Following the arrest, Bonjasky received a medal from the Amsterdam Police Department for this courageous and honorable act. In 2009 he was awarded the Medal of Honor by the City of Almere, becoming an honorary citizen of the city, after being chosen by the city's politician Arno Visser, for his accomplishments in the sport. Bonjasky Academy Remy Bonjasky's own gym, a kickboxing gym named Bonjasky Academy, officially opened on September 6, 2010 in Almere. The opening ceremony was attended by 2 TV presenters and 4 athletes, Quinty Trustful, Humberto Tan, Q Dalians, Peter Aerts, Jerome Labana, and Ernesto Hoost. Kickboxing record. References. External links, Remy Bonjasky's official website.